Today, we're going to test two types of fertilizer. Purely organic, drenching method, and a mix of organic humus with urea. We won't see the results for at least a week, but what method will be best for my Calamansi?
I left early to avoid the traffic. That didn't work out. Agusan Engineering District boundary, kilometre 1529 plus minus 407. 1120. How's my maths? I don't know. Okay, my favourite part of the road in the whole world. Every week there's a new, better path to take. Last time it was on the right side, this time it's there, or here, or wherever I'm going. I feel like I've learnt some skills from driving the V-Strom. Oh, none of this is fun at all. I'm going over. This is my favourite stretch of all. Doink, doink, there we are. Here we are. We're back. Oh, there's some tall grass there.
They started work a couple of hours ago, so let's take a walk towards them.
So if you remember from last month, I was having problems with it just not raining at all. This last month I can see from the soil, it's been raining, not a lot, but it's been raining enough. And these are really doing well. They're growing new leaves, they're growing new branches, and because we sprayed it with a kind of natural insecticide, the leaves aren't getting bitten so much. So what we're getting is some good growth. And because we've come back early enough, the abripuno is still there. In a lot of cases, it's going to be much easier for them to cut around it again. It'll be much quicker. I'm so happy about seeing things like this. This is really bushing out well, and you can see how many of these are new. Purple. They're DA seedlings, free seedlings. You get them from the Department of Agriculture, and they're doing well as well. You never know what the variety will be like, but these are fantastic. I'm happy. There's occasionally you get ones that are looking a little bit not so sure, but I can see this one just needs more, it needs more nutrients. The new leaves are growing, but I can see there were some deaths before. Deaths, oh no. This is something really cool to see actually. Before, the carabaos would always come this way. This has been a road for decades. It's an old road. So what I did was I didn't plant right up to the edge, right up to the boundary of the lot. I think this is the boundary somewhere here. But they've made a new path, which is really nice. It's really nice. They actually respect there's plants here, there's crops here. They don't go through it. That's the level of respect I like to see.
So what's been happening today? Let's find out.
More like Moses ka.
Mo ni kuan gamhana no.
Dead grass protects the roots from the sun.
Uy.
Anaon man ako.
Oo.
Para mo gamutan ang kuan diri.
Oo. Butan pero kuan yuta.
Oo, katong akong bata. Patambok lagi tong iyaha.
Never underestimate a 60-year-old.
Picture yun.
Uy! Oy! Ala! Mas maligid ka! Feel ka! Uy! Patay! Naubos ka ang mga lubi!
Kawat lubi. Mamanin ako lang. Lingon pa pero tubig lang yapas pa. Tubig lang. Oh.
Ikaw?
Nayo.
Oh, ikaw.
Dili ko.
Dili ka.
Bawang sana kay bikin init.
Hindi ka makabalo sa pizza.
Allah. Because I spilled some on myself. That was clever. Oh, I'm going to smell like coconut. Yeah.
And that's alright. People pay a lot of money to smell like coconut.
Oh, tamis. Bata pa. Kuya likes them young.
Mulai unod.
What unod? Bata pa.
Work continues.
Murag aswag ka.
But Lola was right about this guy.
White man or white lady?
This abri-pruno work is essential to give the calamansi space to grow.
These ones here are they're growing well. Actually, the fertilizer I used was urea for corn, and one of the guys working for me here just said, yeah, they just tried that one as well on their lemon, and they said they got so much fruit from it. So it's interesting how certain fertilizers work and certain not so much. So I'm excited to see what happens with my little test, because this is tried and proven, of course. So let's see what actually works for us. Nuban ka? Oh, hola, Pilpid.
Food from my suki at 23. It's hard to beat.
Let's charge this up. Where's the other part of that? Probably in this little bag.
Let's get this and these sprayers ready to go for tomorrow. At 6 o'clock the next morning, we were greeted with this.
Kris is back. We have organic fertilizer. This is the formulation from before. Last time we have humus, which I'm going to test differently. Humi power. Yeah. This stuff is great for working with. It kind of breaks down the fertilizer and gets it into the soil better and neutralizes the bad effects. So we're going to test that on half with urea. CQA, seaweed fertilizer.
So we're going to apply this for a drenching application and Calamansi farm of Kumander Daot.
So what we cleared yesterday, they're going to start there at that end, and hopefully this block will be done with that. The other block the other way. The soil's about the same, so yeah, let's take a look.
For this type of fertilizer, we have to go right down to the bottom, where our source of water is.
First victim of the day. Kris keeps falling over, but these have served me well. They're getting thin. I've had these for, I think I've been wearing these for a year, or almost. They've done well. They've really done well. Thanks to my friend Don, who sent these from Australia. These are really good. Mamba, Mambo, Mamlo, Mamlo. It's like Malmo, which is Blatan for Daot. I can recommend these because I haven't made them Daot, which I always do. I was going to say I haven't made any shorts Daot for a while. I don't want to make these Daot. Model sa abuno. So ma'am na mix, dili ma'am kuan sago pa of tubig o?
May sago literal niya. Diretso na. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops! Ano siya?
Now they know how long they need to spray per plant, they're ready to go.
I've never been down here. These were dug by a Datu. True story. These ballons, they're just like shallow wells because we have running water. We just need to hold it so we can use it. It's saved us many times. Uy! Humot eh?
Humot? Lami imdan, murag bahalina?
Bahalina! Naay kuan, na kay naay molasses, no? That's why it's like rum.
Humot, tamis.
It smells like tanduay. Actually, it smells better than tanduay.
Yeah, this is the proper mixing.
If I computed the cost of this versus urea, it's about the same. It's a very good deal. And they provide you an agriculturist to help you out, which is also very good. What do you mean,
Pwede. Pero ayaw lang. This is not for food grade. Yeah, this is for agricultural purposes, so we don't recommend to drink.
Not food grade.
Yeah.
Ow. The ground's a bit wet today. Now I'm going to feel their struggle of climbing up here to do the work, which is, I'm impressed with them. They really do an amazing job. Oh, this one's nice. So it's kind of like a shrub, a bush. So that's the right form we want.
The drenching method is actually very simple. Spray water around the base for a count of 5. Climbing steep slopes with 20 kilos on your back? A bit less simple.
So let's go through this again. Bluetti AC200MAX, 2 kilowatt hours, right? And it really is a solid machine. You see the AC output's grounded. We have USB and then DC like car charger things, and of course 2 wireless charging for phones. So let's get some stuff on. What's that for? Oh, let's turn the AC on. And there's, okay. Okay, how's that gonna go now? Oh, boom. Let's use the quick charging. I want tea. Yeah, I think so. Look at it. It's silent until you plug a kettle in, at which point it needs to outdo the noise of the kettle. That's just the fan. But most importantly, I have my little office setup here. So when they're working, I can sit here and work as well, which is very helpful. And we're back down to a manageable level. We've only used 4% this time. Wait, where did I put my tea bag? And if you watched the last video, you'll remember I'm still giving away one of those EB3As. Smaller unit, mechanics are all in the description. Follow those, you have a chance to win until the 20th.
And now, back to fertilizer.
This one is slightly different. We're still using the chemical fertilizer, but we're mixing it with this humus. Actually contains a lot of stuff in it that helps the urea, the good bits of the urea and the good bits of the fertilizer go into the soil much more easily. So it really helps that uptake, and it also neutralizes the bad stuff, the chemicals. This is kind of my control. So you can see what the difference is. If, 1 can of tinapa is what they were using before, but with this we can actually use half of that. We don't need to use the whole one, we can use just half because this makes it so much more effective. You don't need much. These 2 packs will do 1 sack. Now we have something kind of... Oh! It's horrible! See?
Today, I'm only working for the camber.
Put it all around there like that. Kind of far, just so it doesn't burn the trunk, but that'll seep into the soil now, and it's just going to absorb much better with the humus in it. Let's see. They'll finish the rest off camera because my camera will be in a different province.
And I edited this very video for 6 hours on Bluetti power until we got even more impressive weather than this morning.
Masay Daot sa lumad.
Sa Bisaya, nadaot. Sa lumad,
Nadaot. Nadaot. Nadaot, there's feeling. Nadaot. Wakid. O wala pa. Wakid.
Panaw na, nakaw na nga.
Kung wat na'y udan. Kung mapasa na.
Pasok na.
I'd been invited to a barangay 15 minutes away called Binucayan, part of Loreto, where a cooperative is producing their own fertilizer.
First batch.
Mayo man na. Ikaw ang testa. Tudlo organic farming.
And aside from the organic fertilizer, they have a training area, a dorm, and other organic projects.
Ini mo diri mga asolak ini.
Ay azola amo. Napa din sa area wala.
Daghan isla diri.
Terapia.
Ano, hawan, pantan.
Bantay lang. So where we are now is under a cooperative here in Binucayan, and Binucayan's a kind of big and happening barangay. I was impressed when I came through earlier. So they have all this kind of equipment here, co-op use, so anyone can use it. Dryer. So they will raise pigs in the future, not at the moment, but they do have goats, all organic. Ah, don't spit at me. Hi. Ah, you're peeing. Okay, that's fine. What's yung pagkaon?
Kuan mga forage crop. Madidi kakao, madidi agwa. Tapos kanang mga kuan. Dagay mga pagkaon diri, flamingia. Mo ni nga mo kuan, greenhouse.
and this vermicast is used in these innovative terraces.
Ganahan ko katong kuan lubi na sa kilid. So they also have these machines here to produce organic fertilizer from anything. So it's a shredder and then there's a composter. Nagsaka siya diya. 3 types of materials going in. We've got the leaves from the banana. What do you call that from the corn? The bit at the middle. Cob, that's the one. Your English is better than mine. And the bunot, the coconut husk, that one. Mo mas hawad ka sa English, kunto sa ako. Baru siya tagiya.
And this machine works incredibly efficiently.
So I don't have 2 hours to wait, but you can put it in the composter. 2 hours electric. Out you have compost. So this is like the cooperative production and teaching area, but in town they have a store and they have lots of other organic products they're producing in this area.
Organic black and red rice, locally produced and very affordable.
Kana siya rice, kani dili fancy rice.
Fancy rice?
O pilit.
Kuan.
Timon og biko.
Oo, katong kuan mo wag ka.
I love what they're doing, so close by, but I couldn't spend as long as I'd like there, because I've got to ride 300 kilometers to the top of Mindanao.
This guy's got the same sprayer as me. Here we are, the mighty Agusan River. Because this road's going to take us all the way around the side of the marsh. Oh, okay. I wondered what was going on. The road's falling into the river. That's how mighty it is. It eats roads too.
North on this critical artery of Mindanao's road network.
I realised we're in my favourite place again, and it's very unusual for me to make this turn. Normally I go that way, but I'm just cutting across. It seems like the quickest way to go, and since I left late, well, we'll enjoy the coast road on the way back. Who can guess where I am from memory without watching the next video? I've been here before. The start of another, it's just a quick adventure this time. The farm's looking good. I'm happy with that, and I'm happy to see all these organic methods as well, because you take care of the soil, it's going to take care of you for many, many more years. And I'm also very, very happy I've got the massive Bluetti power bank. That's really, really helping me out. Really making a big difference to my life, and that's why, well, that's the reason I take on sponsors like this, is I appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. They make a big difference. So yeah, it's late and I've just finished editing, so I'm up at 5 again tomorrow. I can't remember the last time I wasn't up at 5. See you.